Hello again. Let's talk about field 4, where we talk about gathering to scatter. Gathering to scatter is basically the idea is to bring disciples all together, cast a vision, and send them away or commission them. This is from young adults still to parenting. When you pull people, the young people who are ready to get married in real life, uh, they find a fiance, they need counsel, they need parenting, ideas. They from their parents, they need to tell them how it works, how marriage looks like, and the struggles of it, the benefit of it, and everything. So here we counsel the young adults to actually try it. After you have done I do you watch, I do you help, you do I help, you do I watch, then we commission them. This is a time we release people as adults to go with the confidence to become parents on their own. When you put this in a spiritual way, you send people to do the ministry. Unfortunately, I've seen this, like we've been raised in the churches where the committee decide who speaks, but you find out there's only one person for years. They make sure nobody else speak. And there we are, we're evangelists, we are gifted evangelists, we cannot have opportunity to even practice our gift. Not even a small group. They don't create a small group for us. They don't do anything just to help us grow and give us a confidence. The parents, the sign of somebody's a parent, they are very prayerful. They're very prayerful. They pray. They are learners. They are very strategic, and they release their children. They don't hold them back. So you've got to release your children to become parents the same way you need to release disciples to go make disciples. Who will make disciples? Who will make disciples? So they are intentional to give birth to, not by accident. What I mean, no give birth by accident, that means, the kids you had, you don't remember, you didn't plan on it, you just know you're pregnant. But in the discipleship movement, you are doing this. You have no doubt you are doing it. You're making disciples intentional. And they don't just get saved and leave them alone. You have to keep going, train them until they become disciples. So they are productive through strategies. You gotta learn the strategies. Everybody's different. Once your students are ready, you must commission them. I'm sure to make this as brief as possible, because we'll discuss on this. If you have a question you ask, if you have any advice you give, but I want to say the main thing here when we talk about field 4, gather to scatter, is a commissioning process. The reason why this is very important is because until they die, they will never preach the gospel, they will never baptize them, they will never train them if you never commission them. I've seen this in my experience where one particular man has been preaching a lot of people. Then I forgot completely that I'm crippling him. The only stage he could afford was preaching the gospel. He brought up people 20, 50. Then I keep baptizing them for him. Then one time he came to me. I said, wait a second, come with me, get in the water. He said, well, I'm not ready, I didn't bring clothes. I remember that moment. Then I said, okay, fine, next time you baptize him by yourself. So I commissioned him in front of the new believers. I said, this, whatever you call a pastor, whatever you believe in a pastor, you can believe in this man. He can baptize people. He can train them. He doesn't need me. I'm just here for fellowship. So commissioning is a very important part of this whole discipleship movement, because if you train people, you don't commission them, they will always depend on you. So thank you so much. See you next time. We'll discuss on this and see what happens.